And I am here today with another video. Today is Sunday evening. The time is 5:55 and the date is September 14th. So today we're going to talk more about customization. In my last couple of videos I spoke about customization and we're going to speak more about it today. Last time I spoke about the accessories and that we should be able to customize the accessories. Well, today we're going to talk about something else that we could do in the customization. So let me see, where do I want to be? I want to be, okay, right here. Now we're going to talk about a few of the custom pieces because we're going to talk about something that we can do right now in the customization feature. So let's look at a few of these items, right? Let's look at the, where is it? There's a couple things we want to look at. Hold on a minute. I think, okay. Okay, so we're gonna look at a few things, right? So number one, let's go to the battle suit, right? The patroller battle suit. Now, what if, for example, right? What if you wanted to make it look like the, what if you wanted to make it look like you had a sleeveless version of this patroller suit? Like, for example, if you look at, let's go up a little bit to, I mean, I'm hopping all over the place, but I want to show you what I'm talking about exactly. So don't worry, we'll get to it. We'll get to the point. So there's so many costumes, so many costume choices. So right here, right? Burdock suit. You see how there's no undergarment? You know, it looks like he's sleeveless. So you can probably do something like this with the actual with some of these other costume pieces as well. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let's go back down to, hopefully I'm explaining this well. Okay, back to the battle suit, time patroller, right? So what if I wanted to make it look kind of like Burdock suit? So let's change this whole thing, right? Let's go here. Let's change everything up, right? Let's go here. Actually, I'm gonna go. Sorry, excuse me. I'm gonna make my version of the Burdock suit, right? So how can I do that? Let's go here. Let's change the hands as well, right? Change the color of the pants, black. Now we're gonna change this here, right? We're going to change this like that, or maybe, all right, maybe like that, all right? And I think this here, trying to figure out which green is the, Alright, so this is kind of light. I think that's too light. That's too light as well, I think. Okay, you know what? We'll just go with this. We'll go with this. And actually, no. Let me change that to match the shoes. Okay, I think that's good. All right, that's close enough. Now, but here's the thing, right? What about the blue here? Can we make this match the skin color? Let's see. Okay, see that? So here, and oh wait, I'm not done, not done, not done. Let's, and that's about as far as I can, that's about as close as I can get it, right? Because I can't, you can only select one accessory, so I can't put a scouter over here either. It'd be nice if I could select, okay, I don't want to remove the wig, but it would be nice if I could select a scouter as well. Like if I could select more than one accessory, like if you could put a scouter with the wig, that'd be cool, you know. Unfortunately, this game doesn't allow us to do that, but it would be nice if it did. So see, so if you take a look at this, so see, it looks as though it's like you're not wearing a shirt underneath, right? So you have the armor, and then you have the undergarment under the armor. But here, if you're able to match the costume with the skin, then you can make it look like it's, you know, that he's not wearing a costume, and that this is actually a skin. So if you can go here, if you're having problems matching, you could try to go here and see if you can get something that matches more closer. So you have other avenues too. So sometimes you may not. So you have this, so you can get a closer match. So the idea is you want to get it to match as closely as possible, right? So let me see, that's good. Let me see. Okay, I think this is good. So yeah. See, and you can do this with other costume pieces too. So, and this is how you can customize your suit. You could make another version of the patroller armor or the patroller suit, so it doesn't, so you look like you have like a sleeveless type of look. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so you guys get what I'm saying? Now let's try another costume piece. Let's go here. Let's try something else. Let's remove the accessory. Let's try another costume piece. Okay, let's try the hero suit, for example. You can do this. No, here we go. Hero suit, right? You can go here. Okay, I just want to show what else we can do here, basically. So, let's see what kind of boots I want. So you can do the same thing with the hero suits as well, right? They give it like a kind of like a sleeveless appearance. So let's go here. Okay. So we could probably do a little bit better with this. So I'll leave it like this for now, but I'll try to change it a little bit later. But let's see. So let's go here. Let's, all right. I'm just gonna make something real quick. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna take this. We're gonna change it here, and then we're going to change the belt as well. Okay, and then we're gonna go here. We're gonna change the legs. Okay, so you see how the legs are a little bit lighter than the top portion? So we're gonna try to fix that. We're gonna see if we can correct this a little bit, because see, it's not quite right. The head, the legs doesn't quite match the middle portion. So we want to see if we can get this to look, to look more natural. So let's wait. Not yet. Okay, I guess we can go. So let's go back to the stylus. Let's go back here. And let's see if we can fix this. I guess we got to make it a little bit lighter. No, a little bit darker actually. So maybe, nope, that's too dark. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. So I probably can't get it any better than this. So you have to like mess around with it a little bit to see what you can do. That's probably the best I can do, but I'm going to see if I can fix that. Let me see if maybe I can fix this a little bit better. Let's go back. Let's go back here. Okay. That's too dark. That's too dark. That's more yellow. I don't know if I want to do it like that. Maybe. So this is probably the best I can do. Let me see. Let's see if I can work with this. Let me go back. Wait a minute. Wait. So let's go back. All right, so let's see if I can get the head to match. Let's see, because right now it's not looking quite. So let's go here. So not too bad. See, it's more of a yellow kind of so you want to try to get it as close as possible. Let me go back. Let me see. All right, wait, let me see something. This looks pretty good. All right, let's try. So, sometimes it could take a while to get this quite right. Let's go back one more time. So I'm taking kind of a long time with this, so I'm sorry about that. I'm I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go back to here. I'm gonna go back here, and let's try it again. And let's see if we can get this right. Okay, so this is about as close as I'm going to get it. So you want to get it as close as you can. I'm going to have to pay a little bit for the, okay, so nothing was changed. Okay, fine. So that's about as close as I can get it. Again, not too bad, but, just to finish this up, and you add the same man helmet, and there you have it. So this is one costume. You know, if you want to give it to make it look like he's not wearing anything except the outer piece. So that's as close as I can get it. It's not bad. It's not perfect, but that's about as good as for this one here, that's about as good as I can get it. But you can use different colors and see what you can work with. You just got to keep trying to see how you can get them, to see if you can get the skin color to match the portion of the costume as closely as possible. To make it look like, it's his actual skin, that he's not wearing anything under the outer garment of his costume. If you get what I'm saying. So I think you guys could see what I'm trying to do here. So that's one, and I'm going to show you the last example. This is the last example here. So, all right, let's take this hat off. And we're going to try, here we go. We're going to use, okay, we're going to use this. We're going to try something else here. We're going to put this suit on, right? And let's, okay, I think that's good. So, this is just another example of what we can do. So. Okay, so we have this. So again, kind of like, all right, so let's, whoops, I'm not quite done yet. Not quite done. So let's go here. And there you have another example. So, you try to make it look like, he's like kind of sleeveless, so he's not wearing, so, if you want to try something different, this is, well, here's trying something different. So make it look like he's not, like he's wearing, like he's going sleeveless, right? Yeah, I think it's kind of cool. It's just something different to, make your character look, more unique, maybe. So these are just a couple of costume examples that we can try. I mean, of course, you can, add a different color. So if you're happy with it, you can make it white if you want, or you can make it, you can make it like that. You can make it gray if you want. You can do, however you want to do it. But if you want to, make it look like he's, like not wearing something underneath, then you could try to match it as close as possible with his actual skin color. And, it looks, it gives it that sleeveless appearance. I actually kind of like this character. I might actually make a character and base it off of this. It looks kind of cool. So, again, these are just a few costume designs that I've been, experimenting with, and you can try it too. If you want, just one more thing. I'm gonna try one more thing, and let's see if let's go back to. Okay, where were we? Okay, up here. Now, if you want to use, let's say, if you want to make a person with a little bit more melanin, you could do it like this. We can make him perhaps a little darker and see how that works. It may work, it may not. I don't know. Sometimes it's tricky doing it this way. I think it works better with like a Namekian race. But let's see. Alright, before I do anything, let's... Nope, not yet. Let's go here. Let me try something. Let me try one more thing. So if you want to give it a more darker, see if it works. See, this is probably too dark, so it may not work. I mean, this might work. Let's see. This could work, maybe. I think that's too dark. So is this. But let's try this. I think that's too dark. Alright, let's try this first. Let's see if it works. I don't think so, but we'll try it. So you see what I'm trying to do, right? See? Nope. See, it's not going to work. So you can't do this with... You can't do this with all the colors. You can't match it with all the colors. You can match it with some, but not all. So... Yeah, I don't. All right, let's go back. Let's try. Let's try this. Make him a little bit lighter. I'm over here rushing. Let me just take it easy. Okay, so again, we're trying to match the skin colors. Yeah, see? So it doesn't work with every skin, so it doesn't work with all the colors. So you can't do it with all the colors, but you could do it with a few of them. So that didn't work. So if you go back to the okay. So it doesn't work with all colors, but it does work with some. So, just to give you an idea of how you can experiment with the with a lot of the costume designs, and just give your character a more unique appearance, or just something different you can try. It's just a matter of experimenting with the different costumes and the different colors and how you can use them. So this is what I did. Again, I was just experimenting with the costumes, with the customization and trying to do something different. So hopefully you guys, try it and see what you come up with. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know what you think. Is it worth trying out, or just trying something different, experimenting with the different costume pieces, all the colors that we can use, just to just have fun with it, and just create something cool, create something different. So this is Brownstone 2004. Hope you liked the video. Please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.